You may be thinking, Joel, I don't want to hear about being a miracle. I need a miracle. Here's the key. When you become a miracle, God will always make sure you have your miracle. I call it the boomerang effect. If you want your dreams to come to pass, help somebody else's dream come to pass. If you need a miracle, become someone's miracle. That's what the scripture says. He who refreshes others, himself will be refreshed. Like a boomerang, when you help others rise higher, it comes back to you and you'll rise higher. There are people God has put in your life that are connected to your destiny. When you take time to invest in them, those seeds you're sowing will always come back to you. That's what happens when we live to give. I saw a story on the news about a young lady named Megan. She was a junior in high school and a star long-distance runner on the track team. At the state finals, she'd already won first place in the 1,600-meter race. Now she was competing in the 3,200 meter. As she came around the final curve, with about 50 meters to go, she saw the girl in front of her slow down and start to wobble. Her knees began to buckle. Finally, she fell to the ground right in front of Megan. What happened next made news around the world. Instead of blowing past her, Megan stopped running, went to this girl that she had never met, picked her up off the ground, and began to carry her, arm over shoulder, toward the finish line. The people in the stands began to cheer. There wasn't a dry eye in the place. When Megan reached the finish line, she even turned so her opponent would cross the line in front of her. Technically, both girls should have been disqualified because you're not allowed to touch another runner. But the state made an exception and gave them both a finishing time. Megan said later, helping her across the finish line was more satisfying than me winning the state championship. Like Megan, you can help someone across the finish line. You can be that one that breathes new life into their spirit.